Hey everyone, welcome to another Xenoverse 2 video, doing some PQs with Omar here, Chevy, you see him here, Chevy 951.
What's up, everybody?
So we're just talking about the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, which has a huge, it kind of divided the community, the Dragon Ball community. So some people are absolutely so pissed off about it. Some people are praising it. I'm praising. I totally get why people are pissed off about it, but that it's just the kind of stuff that just doesn't really bother me all too much. So I said in my review, I watched that episode 4 times in a row because I felt like, I was back in middle school discovering Dragon Ball for the first time, and the type of excitement I had, the type of feelings I got, everything, all the Vegeta moments were just on point. I was smiling ear to ear. But like that I was saying earlier, the only part, motherfucking Dodoria, the only thing that I was not a huge fan of was that out of nowhere explanation, or no explanation of how Trunks is able to pull off the Genkidama sword combo. That just seemed a little bit abrupt. I mean, it's cool. I liked how, Trunks, kept his word, saying he told Vegeta that he was going to be the one to defeat Zamasu, and he did, but I'm happy with the outcome of it. I was afraid of one thing that I'm glad it didn't happen. I was afraid that Goku was going to pull out that fucking button that Zeno gave him to summon him wherever he wanted to, and that Zeno was going to be the one to defeat Zamasu and not anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the fighting sequence with Vegeta and Zamasu,
Yeah.
I wish it could at least last another episode before it ended with Trunks doing taking the finishing
Yeah.
moment. Because after all, that's another thing I've noticed with people, like they got pissed off that it was Trunks that did he defeated Zamasu instead of Vegito. But they gotta remember that this is Trunks' arc. He's supposed to be the one to defeat his foe in his universe. Because everybody relies on him rather than people relying on just Goku and Vegeta's Super Saiyan God powers.
I definitely do. I definitely agree with that. I definitely would have liked this to been like a 2-episode thing instead of 1 episode. Have the majority of this one and like the first half of the next one being the Vegito bit, which would have made it even more suspenseful. Say like, all right, that Vegito's gotta be running out of time. Actually implement that hour timeline that they suddenly retconned Patora earrings for, implemented that, and towards the end of or middle of the next episode, time's running out, he's about to make the finishing blow, and then he suddenly diffuses, and then now it's all up to Trunks. I think that would have been had a lot more dramatic tension for it,
and also give a much better feeling impact, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes this arc worthwhile.
Yeah.
Enduring to watch.
Well, this is definitely the longest arc in Super so far. I think it's about 20 episodes, right? I think, which is still nothing compared to how many episodes like the Frieza arc in Dragon Ball Z was 80 episodes.
Yeah, that was quite a lengthy arc.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how are you able to endure such a long arc like that back then?
Yeah, there's some parts in the Frieza arc which I find kind of intolerable to watch. Like the whole Ginyu stuff, I find is I don't know. It's just like, it's not necessarily boring or uninteresting. It's just like, I know they're just creating, I don't know. I just want to fast forward through that kind of shit because I know that, so much better is after this. But I have mixed feelings about arcs that long because yeah, it does feel like, it does take forever, but the payoff is always worth it. Like the Android / Cell arc, that fucking storyline is 60 some episodes long, but when you get to the Kamehameha struggle between Gohan and Cell at the very beginning, and you bring in all the side characters helping out, trying to distract Cell, and then you have the very epic father-son Kamehameha moment, and Vegeta finally getting one last shot in Cell and just kind of annoying him, giving Gohan a chance to put his whole energy into it, and knowing that he's fucking won, and you see him just walking calmly towards Cell as he's pushing the Kamehameha towards him. I mean, that payoff for that much dramatic tension built up in this whole storyline, it just makes it worth it. While the Cell Saga, the Cell arc is not my favorite storyline from Dragon Ball Z, I mean, it definitely has one of the biggest payoffs. I'd rather have longer, shorter arcs than more short. What did I say? I'd rather have less arcs, but have them longer, instead of having more arcs, but just having them short as shit.
I'm not sure. I mean, have you noticed how the community has kind of changed a bit? That they prefer shorter arcs, even if there's not that many.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's because I'm not. This is probably just speaking from my experience. I usually prefer arcs to be a little shorter because once it drags on, it kind of gets a little redundant.
I'm with you on that. I can definitely see how for vast majority of people, they just want a little bit more dense content. But I'm the type of person that a movie could be 3.5 hours long, and if I'm really into it, I would want it to be twice that length. Longer isn't always better. It doesn't always automatically make it. If you automatically make something longer, it doesn't make it better. But just like how they expanded The Hobbit into 3 movies instead of 2, when that was already kind of too much. Just because they made it longer, it hurt the story. So it's not always better, but sometimes it is.
That's actually a different matter. It's basically due to the fact that Harry Potter had a 2-part last film.
Yeah.
And because it was successful, a lot of Hollywood wanted to bank on that. Let's just make the last book with 2 parts so we can make more money. But that's actually different from what anime does with longer episodes, longer arcs. I don't know. I mean, it was the manga even that lengthy when it comes to arcs like Frieza and Cell?
Oh yeah, it was definitely the Frieza arc is almost. Well, just to put it this way, actually, I got the newest volume of the full color in the mail today. The Saiyan arc in the full color volumes is three volumes, and the Frieza arc, I got volume 4, and it ends with the 20 times Kamehameha against Frieza, find out that it's completely ineffective. So it's 5 volumes, and that's the longest. But I mean, the content's there. It's awesome. And that's without that's without all the filler shit that they put in the. What's going on here in this fight? Oh shit, Vegito. Yeah, so apparently in the next episode is going to be saying goodbye to Trunks for the last time. You know, which I'm kind of sad about because I've Future Trunks, that wasn't ever really my favorite character, but I've always liked him a lot. Especially,
He's pretty tragic.
He's very, and the fact that Gohan was his master, I've always really dug. That's a really cool thing. But I can't stand Eric Vale as Trunks. He's too. He's too. Hey guys, let's go to Time Patrol.
I don't know. I mean, I wish they would have done things a little differently with dubbing. Between the Japanese and the English stuff. Like, I wish they would have followed, with what the voice
tone.
actors sounded like.
Yeah,
the tone too. Mm-hmm. But because of the success of Funimation's dub, I guess they'd rather stick with that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like the way the Funimation, like when they first do their casting, they gotta appeal to mostly children, while like Dragon Ball in Japan, it's children too, but it's adults as well.
Yeah, it's an all age. What do you call it? All age
demographic
audience. Demographic, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
That's something I kind of have an issue with in today's, I guess. How do you say? Like the American audience, they still believe that anime is for children, like it's cartoon to them, but
yeah.
And I wish we could get more exposure to anime, because as much as it's popular right now, it's still a niche market, and we need, again, I try my best to try to expose anime to other folks aside from Dragon Ball. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that any person you ask around the States or friends, whoever, what anime they've seen, they will tell you Dragon Ball. That's really the only most popular anime that came out in the States. Again, I'm glad that this series actually brought.
You might want to pop a healing item, dude.
Huh?
You might want to heal yourself.
Oh, no,
yeah, there you go.
But again, I'm glad that Dragon Ball has actually influenced a lot of folks that want to distribute more anime in the States.
Yeah.
And I hope that I just hope anime becomes big out here, because I really want more folks in the community to chat with and have a get together at conventions or hang out whatnot. Just have a good time with this series.
Alright. That's perfect time. We got ultimate finish on this quest. Let's see. You should probably get it as well as I do if I get the final Kamehameha. And we got Z rank, and we didn't. Fuck. That sucks. Oh well, we'll try again later. Alright guys, yep, that's me. Tell me episode's done. Yes. I know. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Until next time.